We do it at 40.
Yeah.
Sync. Cool. That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, open the game back up.
Dylon's too lazy to count down from 3.
I know, because I can't do it on time. Like, I get distracted. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Poop Hero. I will be editing that.
Okay. Excellent.
Do you like that P there?
What edit? Yeah, no, that just says Poop Hero.
That just says Poop Hero.
Yeah, it says Poop Hero to me.
All right.
That looks like nothing to me.
This is too tiring. I let go of the edit. Now it just says Loop Hero. Okay. All my psychic energy was being taken out. So we're gonna play. Last time we played on this new slot, we skipped a tutorial and I made a buffoon of myself. This time we're going to play on my save file, which I'm 24 hours in. Ignore that. I leave it on at night. I always forget.
Lies.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So here's my camp. It's not just an empty space.
Whoa.
So now we've got a lot of things unlocked. We had the build to start, then expedition, which is weird because they're in different spots. They should have just put that at the top. We have statistics, which is all the things that I've done. So here you can see that I've proven myself wrong because this says 84 hours, not 24. And it says 68 hours of expedition time. I have left it on during expeditions. Anyway, we'll close that. And I don't know if you noticed at the beginning it said any files have been changed because we're going to be playing slightly faster than your average bear.
Okay.
To explain these mechanics, I don't fully understand them, but there is alchemy, there is crafting, there is supplies. Basically, the way I think about it is I ignore everything, and then I just collect these on my missions, and I don't make them. So you have lots of stuff that you can like set up. Like let's just pick one here. So we got our tools. So there's a category of tools, and this magnifying glass, the jeweler's lens, raises the chance of finding a rare item by 10%. So it's pretty good. So you want to take 2 of them. Why not? Now we got 20%. And so on and so forth. I have potions. I have things you'll see when we actually get into the actual expedition. Do you have any questions yet, Timothy?
Tons.
You in the front. Okay, let's start.
Cool. Do you have any new classes yet?
Yes, so that was going to be the third thing I mentioned, but we'll make it the second.
Excellent.
So we started with the boy, and then we got the cloak and dagger.
Excellent.
And then we also have the Necromancer.
Summon skeletons that fight instead of the master. Number and power of skeletons depend on the Necromancer's equipment and skills. Yeah, let's do that.
Ooh, yeah. This one is just a lot of dodging. Like you want to have really high evade chance.
Yes.
And counterattacks is fun, but the crits is kind of the biggest thing there. This one, we're going to be focusing on skeleton quantity, which is my favorite thing that I've said in a while. We also, I'll let you
other chapters.
Yeah, I'll let you decide here because we started this one, but we didn't get to the boss, I don't think. I played a lot after that, so my memory's a little hazy. But so if you want to for sure get to a boss, we can do this one. There's also the next boss, which is like this angel person that's very cool.
Okay.
We could do that one too. It's a little bit harder, especially Necromancer is a little juicy. Squishy boy. And then there's this other one. And these two are the ones that we are in the thumbnail. I'm this one because I have the flowing hair of beautiful angelic curls.
Take on chapter 2.
You want to do chapter 2?
Yeah. I think that's a healthy challenge, yes, while still having a chance of actually reaching a boss.
Fight angels with demons? Let's do it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. All right. And the thing that
whoa, stuff is happening.
I have this game turned up a lot. So I changed my ini file from the 60 seconds per loop, I believe, that the normal game is. I changed it to 480. I've played as well on 960, but I thought that would be a little bit too fast. So this is 480 at one time speed.
So stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
So I turned it down from
normal loops are 60 seconds.
I believe so, yeah.
But you set it to 480?
480. So, sorry, one loop is worth 60 seconds. And when you double the time, I guess it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I can even show you.
But whatever the integer is, you have now increased the speed several fold.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of numbers.
No, that's fine. I'm trying to figure it out and like explain it to the people who are suddenly watching this game go in Russian and very fast.
So it's called game speed.
Got it.
That's what it is. Okay, not
so
game time.
You
That makes a lot more
literally
sense.
made it, what, 8 times faster?
Yeah, yes. That math sounds right. We'll ask Siri. And
480
and she'll
divided
let
by
us know.
6 is 80. So, yeah, 8 times faster.
Yes. And then I usually play on this, which would be what, 960 then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Jesus
usually play on times 2.
Christ.
So I put it down to times 1. So you guys have a chance of seeing what's going on.
A chance.
Yeah, you know the things that we saw in the last episode, and now we start with a couple pieces of equipment as well. Obviously, it went so fucking
They
fast
get
that
skeleton level.
you may not know. Yes, so we add skeleton level. I'm not sure how these translate exactly into gameplay, like skeleton level. There's also skeleton quality, which is nice and vague. But max skeletons, that one makes sense right off the hop.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
we
like.
know what that one means.
Yeah. That one's easy. And then we're gonna drop some mountains here, like we did
Kind of
before.
choose your
And
biggest area.
yeah, whatever. You want a nice border on it because when you make your 9 mountains / rocks, then you get the mountain peak. Everything around it gets a huge bonus. So you want to kind of min max that. And then here we have our gold card. There are a couple in the game. This is just the one that I like the best, which will actually unlock another equipment slot from our thingy here, so we can have another piece of armor.
Nice.
But it lowers item quality by 15%, which is like whatever. Who really cares about that?
It's to make up for the fact that you're getting one extra piece of something. So now
Exactly.
you as a necromancer can equip a shield.
Yeah, and we're probably gonna get one very soon. Hopefully. Oh, we got one. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, this boy goes fast.
Yeah, you don't
so-
say.
So we got that. A couple new cards here. So we already know the rocks and the mountains and such. Forests, sand dunes, and rivers. They all came about the same time in my playthrough. Forests add attack speed up, so plus 1%. You
Love
can
it.
get really good stuff with that. Sand dunes lower all creatures' HP by 1%.
So all
Yep.
creatures, including you?
Watch my health there. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So those can both go to high thresholds, and there's 2 versions of each, kind of like how there's a rock and a mountain.
Right,
So there's,
right,
This is
right.
the good sand dune, and this is the bad forest. The better one is called a thicket, which is fun to
Interesting.
say.
okay.
And then we've got our river card. I accidentally held the button on this escape thing, so we're going to get a pop-up in a bit. But yeah, river, it doubles the effects of adjacent landscape tiles, which, when it's against the forest, is now 2%.
Right.
When it's against sand dunes, which should be lower all creatures' HP by 1%, it changes. So this is a metamorphosis. This is when you, like the peak, this is when you put two tiles together and they kind of affect each other. So sand dunes is the same, but the river has turned into an oasis. So now instead of doubling anything, but this one still does over here because it's not touching it. It does minus 0.5% to hero attack speed, which is, oh, that sucks, but this will make up for it. But minus 1%
To
attack
all
speed to
other.
all creatures. Yeah.
I mean, eventually you kind of get the give and take of it, and
Exactly. It's
That's-
beneficial.
yeah.
It's never not. Okay, yeah, we don't want that. Okay, this is the pop-up I was talking about because I
Yep.
pressed the button in the wrong spot. We will stay. We won't quit just yet.
So
I
it
still have
will
some
only
fight
allow
left
you
in me.
to leave the fight if you make it back to camp that round.
If you make it back to the camp, but you
Got
see
it.
how quick this takes.
Yeah. Okay,
it's not so bad.
suburbs can only place
Yeah,
next
so-
to other suburbs with their presence, increases experience gained from killing enemies by 1. Neat.
Yes,
So you can
this
create
is
like
a very
nice little
interesting one.
not city.
Yes,
The
exactly.
suburbs.
A city on its own in the black infinite darkness.
Yeah.
If you place these in a cross pattern, the one in the middle, kind of like the treasury type deal.
Yeah.
It will.
Transform.
Metamorphosize. I think it's just double. I think
mean, we'll
it's-
see what
or
it
maybe
is.
it's 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep
We'll
going.
We'll get there eventually.
This is interesting.
Yeah,
So do you
definitely
have like
changes
some
the
kind of
curve.
regenerating magic shield?
Yeah. So that's the magic HP.
Oh,
which comes
neat.
back every single battle, which is very good. But our boy underneath the magic HP is very, very squishy. So we don't want to get hit ever.
Yeah.
Would be the best thing. And we'll see now that we have experience. Yay! When we hit 200, we're going to be getting a beautiful special surprise, and I'm very excited to show everyone that. Yeah, go ahead and just kind of double layer those, so we're getting the double effect on both sides.
Okay.
Add to my rocks there.
So do
these
you
ones-
have any specific idea in mind as you're laying out these tiles, or do you know
kind of-
all the effects that they have?
I don't know all of them, but kind of the biggest thing. Also, we don't want Vampire Mansion now because we'll see later. We'll kind of run into something similar.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of know how they interact with each other. Like, and you can tell by where I put them. So the house, I'm kind of digging out a space to make a bunch of crosses because they can be next to each other, like one space away. They don't have to be individual crosses like the peak.
Can you keep this looping while you talk?
Like, keep it going?
Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is just so it's not information overload for everyone else. I can play this in my fucking sleep. Yeah, so, okay, we got a village there. That's just going to give us a quest every time we pass, which just adds a crown to an enemy. And then we get some, fun rewards if we make it back unscathed. But you got to do a complete loop back to the house.
Boys just died.
Yeah, so the fun thing is, as a necromancer, they come back, and it's totally okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
and
the thing that I was...
any like cost to bringing them back? Do you have to do anything for it, or they just kind of automatically?
They just automatically come back, which is very nice because it's just on every battle. So it works.
Ooh, you got
if you think about it, like the mages. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it's only 2. It's not that much
nice.
more.
Yeah, but still.
It's a nice little bonus without having the river next to it. So yeah, kind of like the magic HP. It's just kind of like a, hey, mages are dangerous if you fight them a lot, like individually. It's just like one of those statistic, average increases. Because if you're fighting so many times, you are a little squishier, but every single battle you're getting your stuff back. It's like kind of like the give and take of the power.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's a very stark contrast to how the warrior plays, which is just high defense, lots of regen.
And pray you don't reach 0 before they do.
Exactly. And a new thing that we've got now as well is potions. So you start with 1 or 2, I can't remember. And it goes up as you upgrade things. But one of the tools, if you remember when there was the crafting menus and all that nonsense, one of the tools that we brought was something that increased our potion count.
Ah, I see.
Which is very nice. So now it regenerates every time you do a loop past the camp.
I see the crown now that's sitting over the goop that you're about to fight.
Yeah, and it'll be a super toughie, so we'll have to mentally and physically prepare ourselves.
And I noticed that your hero has the ability to come back to life after they die.
Yeah, that's one thing we can do as a result of an upgrade to the village. We'll get to it. There's a couple different versions of this thing. But real quick, I love using Oblivion cards, especially on bandit camps, which show up for every 2 village tiles. We want quests. We don't want bandits. They can actually steal equipment right off your body.
Wow.
It's annoying. Yeah. It's a fucking run killer if you're not used to it.
Suddenly you've got your favorite weapon and they snatch it right off of you.
And it's gone. But good thing it's just books and we can just go to a library or something.
Huh.
Yeah. Nice.
But then the late fees.
I know, but everybody's dead.
Can we cast Oblivion on the library so that we don't have to pay the late fees?
We actually can and we may.
Nice.
That's a real thing.
Nice.
Maybe no late fees, but we'll get there.
So why are you planting the rivers all against each other like that?
So the rivers actually have to go against each other. You can pick an outline. Oh no! See, this is the bad shit that happens.
Yeah, that harpy just murdered you.
Yeah. So this is the thing that I was talking about that we don't really want. So I think this harpy had a special ability that lets it. I can't remember if it's evade or if it's just something like a vampirism or something. Basically, she's killing our guys, and it's making her better. Because she's actually killing us, it's one of those benefits that's better when you're fighting a bunch of weak enemies instead of one tough enemy.
Right.
She boned us.
And because you weren't hitting her, you were hitting
she was evading.
Right. Okay.
It's a bunch of nuts. So we can just go right back into it because now we just know avoid the peak. Let's just not make a peak, and then there's no harpies. It's little things like that you kind of pick up on as you go through here. And yeah, with how fast the game is going, you can literally just like blast through it. Now that I've kind of explained most things, you can... by most things, I mean answered probably 2 questions, but explained most of the things that are on the screen.
I see.
But yeah, I don't know if you saw there, the river could go anywhere. Until you place it, then it's got to connect.
No,
so
I was trying to see if I can find specifically like something that tells you what the things do.
Oh, like the stats and stuff?
Yeah, the symbols over enemies do, like,
gotcha.
what they denote.
Yes, and there's, let me get into
I don't see
battle
anything
here.
like that.
Yeah, so we have this. So there you go. Corrosive structure. Each attack lowers target's defense by blah, blah, blah until the end of the battle. So he is constantly adding onto us a debuff, which is very slime-like. I feel like they're always doing shit like that. It's the worst.
But it only lasts until the end of battle. But when you add that to an enemy that you can't kill because you are stuck attacking the slime in front of you,
exactly,
that's lowering your defense, and then it, either some kind of vampirism that keeps bringing back the harpy or whatever it is that was. The eyeball almost looks like it's able to hit you and doesn't have to hit the other things. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Something just like a quick accuracy evade kind of thing. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, but your skeletons were definitely dying too. It's just going so fast that it's hard to tell.
Yes, exactly.
My untrained eye.
I'll keep it down for now. My brain really wants to go fast, but all right. So basically, we got one ring here that adds one bonus skeleton to our maximum skeletons.
Yes, please.
So now we're at 3. A lot better if you kind of spec into that. Hey, we want to kill them, and we want to get killed, and we'll get to the get killed part when we level up for the first time.
Okay.
We want them to die at some point. Oh, hey, we got the bookery. That's what I was talking about.
Nice, the library.
So we got a library, and I kind of just put it down for fun because it won't really be super useful to us right now.
Okay.
But every time we pass it, god damn, I gotta get this bitch to stop. Every time we pass it, we're gonna trade out some cards, and this outpost card is one that we will actually trade out. Normally, we would put it down, and it would just kind of be a tower defense-y.
Necromancer is not welcome here. Ugh.
Yes. Yeah, so they don't like it, necromancers. They don't like monsters in general, and we're trying to help. We are the same guy as the warrior. We just have a different set of clothes on, but they don't like that.
I see.
Much.
They don't like our kind around here.
No, they don't. So we're just gonna let it cycle off there.
All right.
Hey, we got a reward. So we got a special shield now. These wooden shields with a rune on them that add a bunch of new modifiers. They're usually more rare too, so they got like a different background.
Yeah.
Than the commoners.
Yeah. And that's an orange necklace.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's way better, and it's got some buffs.
Yeah,
that's
that
great.
extra magic HP sounds like it's real nice.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The magic HP, because that's the thing that comes back every time and every battle. And if we have evasion, then we're just not getting hit. Regen, on the other hand, is not so useful as a necromancer as it was as a warrior. Because again, you're trying not to take the hits.
Your actual health pool is very low.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna go. Oh no, we spawned a village. Spawns with every 10 forest tiles, and spawns a wooden warrior every 2 days.
Warrior.
Yeah, I really want to get rid of that, but we're also gonna put down this card. One of the first cards you get just after we left off. The Blood Grove. It's going to devour enemies that are around 15% HP around it. And if I can get rid of this forest at some point, I can show you a fun metamorphosis that happens with that one.
Okay, interesting.
It's a very interesting system that this game has going on that I feel like a lot of those like mobile alchemy games kind of scratch that surface where it's like, let's just play with this engine and see what happens. Like,
okay,
mix your potions, do your thing, and let's go for summon quality. Funk it. Oh no, my mouse.
Oh no, my mountains.
It was my shitty Bluetooth mouse. It likes to skip sometimes, and it makes me scared.
That's
I know,
all I
the
can
battles
hear
go
when you
so fast. Against one damn slime, but it was a quest slime, so. Oh, there you go. All the way up to 2 skeleton level. Anything else here? No. All right,
cool.
Pause. Try to make our cross there, which will give us more of that good XP. Just a chest giving us stuff.
Hot damn.
Yeah, so that's one of those things. Like it gives you 1 extra defense, 1 regen, which normally is pretty good, but we never drop below max health.
I'd say what you got is better.
Exactly. So even though this looks better, we want the summon quality and attack speed. Oh yeah. Max skeletons +1 and a bunch of other shit.
Daddy.
I don't even need to know how to read to know that's better. Hell yeah. Okay. Another card that I placed earlier was the wheat field. It can only go next to villages, but it kind of adds, first of all, an enemy spawn, Scarecrow, which is fun. Cool design that they have that we'll see in a minute. But yeah, we get a bonus 20 HP as we go through a village, and that scales with the loop level. So the higher we go, the more HP we're getting because they know we gotta be as self-sustaining as we can.
And you're also, you just passed go and collected $200. So
yeah, baby.
Is this a wood warrior?
That's a wood warrior.
Nice.
That's the man, and that's the man that gave us a level up too, which is awesome.
And he also got devoured
at
15% health.
Yeah, exactly. So when you have, I don't know if you remember, there was a beacon that limits the amount of enemies that can spawn on a tile.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of use that to your advantage if you want, or you could have a bunch of weak enemies. Just attack them with damage all and
let the blood grove do its work.
Exactly. So let's. What do you think? Should we do something fun with the blood grove, or should we just get rid of this village that is spawning these?
I'd say
very
do
strong
something
wood
fun
warriors?
with the blood grove.
All right, let's disconnect it from the forest, and it turns into a hungry grove that occasionally deals 20 damage, and that also scales with the loop level, and devours enemies that have less than 20% HP now.
I see.
So it'll be getting things a little faster. Okay. These are new, so we haven't seen any of these before, but usually it's something camp-related, like, hey, you can leave 10% of your stuff every time you pass the camp, so you can kind of farm for a bit. Extra XP upon building, we're probably going to go with that one because that's really good, especially as we fill out the map here. And then this one we'll get to, but some skeleton-based things. The Edge of Impossible, 20% chance to exceed the number of skeletons and summon 2 of them during the last summon. Some of the wording is a little weird because I think this is Russian translated, but I don't really know what the last summon means, if it's the last one of the group, because you have a maximum of 3 or 4. That would make sense to me, but I don't know. Some of this stuff I thought I understood and I didn't.
Well,
who fucking knows?
I'll tell you what, we are at end of episode time. Do you want to kind of skip ahead a little bit and come back next episode and we'll be closer towards the end, perhaps?
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll see if we don't die on the way. I'm very scared.
We will do our best not to die and see you back here next time, folks, for more Loop Hero action.
Going into hyperdrive. Bye-bye. Yeah.